So welcome at NAB 2019. I'm at the Aperture stand and we're going to take a look at the new 300D, long awaited. RedShark's NAB coverage is brought to you by NewTek, G Technology, Blackmagic Design, and Adobe.
Okay, so here we have the new Aputure 300D Mark II. It's completely new ballast design and some modifications to the head itself. So now we're looking at this nice, beautiful red stripe right here to give an accent to your 300D. And we're looking at a new grip on the back of it, new handle, so you can grab it from wherever you need to do. New, it's super sturdy metal build. We're also looking at a new adjustable yoke, just like our 120D Mark II. We're gonna make it super strong, supports a lot of weight. And with the adjustable ratchet handle, it's really great for whatever you need. Now, with the 300D Mark II, we made it a 330-degree adjustable yoke. The 300D Mark II is now full 360-degree rotation. So wherever you need, it can go. And with the new chip design, it's 20% brighter than the original 300D.
Like, have you had responses already? Like the 20% increase, does that really matter?
It does really matter because now we're looking at from a 400 watt joker on the 300D Mark I, we're looking at just shy of a 575 watt HMI on the 300D Mark II, especially once you put the new Fresnel 2X on it, you're gonna increase the output by an insane amount. You're looking at 13,200 lux with the reflector at 1 meter, and with the Fresnel 2X, full spot at 1 meter, you're looking at 80,000 lux, which is insane. In addition, one other small feature that all of our film professionals were asking for, we are now converted to full male to female Xlr cables. So 5-pin male to female Xlr cables. We include a 3-meter one inside the case, and we're also selling an optional 7.5-meter cable for the controller box to the lamp head. So if you need to put it on a menace arm or a goal post, you're ready to go in any situation.
Yeah, and just a small thing, like now you color coded them already, like on the units, right? It's like the 120D.
Yes, on the ballast, it's color coded red to red. And if you ever need to replace this with any other cable in a pinch, any 5-pin Xlr cable should do the trick. Now you're looking at one of the main new features of this bad boy is the new all-in-one control box. We rebuilt the design from the ground up. So it's even completely different than the 120D Mark II control box design. We're looking at now a all-new military-grade paracord. You can see right here. A single strand of paracord hands up to 450 to 500 pounds, and braided, it's 2 to 3 times as strong. So this thing isn't 1,000 pounds, but it'll support up to 1,000 pounds. And if you can see right here, we have a whole new quick release plate system for the 300D Mark II. So the control box comes with this plate and comes with this clamp included inside the bag. So you can snap it right on to any light stand or any truss that you need, right there. Super sturdy. I can't even get this off right now without clamping it off. In addition, I'll show you right here, set it on the ground with your 7.5-meter cable. We have new feet built in. So we know that a lot of people are just gonna be sitting this on the ground and walking away. Fully sturdy, will stand on its own despite its size. And one of the cool new features about this is actually, in addition to the Neutrik Paracord cable that we're using for the 300D Mark II and the 120D Mark II, we also have a whole new technology built into this ballast. So actually you can power it with a single V-mount battery on the side and power up to 50% output, as you can see right here.
Which is great because you don't always need like the full 100%.
Yes.
Right? So, and this will still make you light. You don't go through your batteries too quickly.
Yeah.
You're just very mobile, right?
Yeah, you'll get an equivalent output approximately to like a 120D Mark II on the go. Batteries can be expensive, we all know this, so in a pinch, if you only have one battery, all your other batteries are drained, or you can only afford one, you can still get half power from this one side, on the right side. So in addition, as you can see, other things on the control box, in addition to being all-in-one, one of the complaints that we had before was the fan noise from the AC power unit. Whole new design, our heat-sink fanless technology. So just like our LS1s, our MX, or MW, there is no fan inside the controller box at all. The metal will wick away all the heat. In addition, there's a USB port right here for firmware updates in the future. So with the effects that are in there, 8 effects at the moment, you'll be able to do a whole lot more of this in the future. So I'll show you a little bit more about the control box right now and the features that you have inside. So actually, we just like the 120D Mark II, you have 0 to 1 stepless dimming, 0 to 100 stepless dimming, my bad. So you can get, and I've seen people use it at 6%. That's how bright this light is.
to put on my sunglasses.
Exactly.
It's just easier.
At 100%, it's insanely bright. And in addition to that, we have had a lot of people asking for linear dimming curves because they want 50% cut in their output to be a 50% cut in their output. Yeah. So now we have 4 options for dimming curves for whatever you need. You have your choice of exponential, logarithmic, S-curve, or linear. So everyone asked for linear, and we said, why stop at that? Let's give them even more options. So you can do whatever you need there. Of course, controllable by our Aperture remotes, 12 channels, but also with a new concealed built-in antenna that's not going to be damaged anymore. You also have app control, which is going to be amazing. In addition, of course, you have these effects, like we mentioned before. We have our paparazzi effect, we have our fireworks effect, we have our faulty bulb effect, as per usual. We have our lightning effect, which you can trigger with this trigger button that's on the control box now. We also have our TV effect, and our new pulsing effect, strobe effect, and explosions, which you can trigger on the control box. Yeah. So we know that not all these effects you don't want to go off at random times or on a set time because it looks too inorganic. So whenever you need them, you can trigger them. We also have on a lot of these, like the lightning, a new R mode, which stands for random. So it happens at a random interval. So it's not always every 10 seconds you're getting this lightning strike. Because that's not organic. That's not how real life works.
Especially on a long take, your viewers will notice.
Yes. Yeah. You want everything to feel as organic as possible.
Yeah, that's so good. And then obviously if you have this, you kind of want to shape the light.
Yes.
And then you already, you introduced like a whole lineup of great shapers, but new for this year is the lantern, right?
Yes. So now we have, in addition to our line of modifiers, the new Aperture lantern modifier. So we'll turn it on with its 120D right here. You can see we have this whole new China ball, gem ball design. And one of the things that we see a lot of manufacturers missing with this kind of light is the ability to shape the light. So now we included 4-part black skirt. That's all completely Velcro. There's a reflector on the inside to control the light, but also you can roll down the skirt completely so you can get a nice pool of light above your dining table or whatever. Or if you need, you just Velcro it all back up. And you're good to go. You have 360 degrees of light horizontally and 270 degrees of light vertically.
And what maybe not come across in this video is that this is actually pretty lightweight, isn't it?
This is extremely lightweight. This is how the entire design of the modifier is built. This is the frame of the light, extremely lightweight. And all you have to do to put it in, take these things up right here, and just press down, and here you go. You have your gem ball design.
So this needs to go somewhere, and what if I want to take it with me?
So you use our whole new designed Aputure 300D Mark II case. So your usual case, you're thinking, what's so exciting about this bag? This bag is actually stupidly exciting for a bag. Can you do this with your original 300D2 case? I don't think so. So it looks like a soft shell case, but it uses this new hard-sided design, which allows us to sit on it and empty, might I add. This is completely empty. Vertically or horizontally.
So you basically now have an Apple box with you.
Yes, Apple box wherever you go. You don't need to buy another one now. And the bottom of this, super durable, knife proof, slash proof. We took a knife to this earlier and we ended up with just a bunch of scratches, but nothing cut through. So super durable design, very easy to clean.
Just a very quick note.
Yes.
Is it like, doesn't it have different dimensions? It seems like it's less wide. Is that true?
Yes, it's a little bit thinner and slightly longer than the original one because of not having to have 2 separate pieces for the control box anymore. But the yoke is a little bit longer to facilitate our new 360-degree rotation.
Yeah.